Okay, so it seems like you are ready to get into trading.
You bet. It's an exciting world, that's for sure.
It is. It is. And you sent us some really thought-provoking questions too, like how much money you actually need well, to start.
Yeah, it's not just about buying a stock and, hoping it goes up.
Right. Way more to it than that. So for today's deep dive, we're going to, tackle this big question head on. How much capital do you really need to get going with trading?
Absolutely. A lot of folks, they just think about meeting those minimums that the brokerages, want you to have in the account.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But they don't always think about the bigger picture. It's like, imagine you're opening a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
You need enough cash to buy ingredients for the first night, but if nobody walks through that door...
You're in trouble.
Exactly. You're done. You've got to think about rent, staff, all those unexpected costs that pop up.
That's true. That's true. So in trading, what would you say is kind of like your operating capital?
Well, it's the money that lets you ride out the rough patches when you're just starting out. You will make mistakes. Everybody does. It's part of the game.
And we've got some really interesting stuff you sent over too, talking about like psychological safety. What do you think about that?
Oh, this is critical. If you're trading with money you desperately need, your emotions are going to run wild.
Yeah.
Fear and stress, man, they just kill good decision making.
That makes a ton of sense, actually. I know I wouldn't be thinking straight if I felt like, rent was on the line.
Exactly. One of the articles, I think is the one you sent over, even suggests having like a year of living expenses saved up on top of your trading capital.
Oh, okay. A full year.
See, sounds like a lot, I know. But that cushion, it just lets you breathe, separate trading from survival,
Right. You're not making rash decisions just to make ends meet.
Exactly. It's about thinking clearly, focusing on your strategy, not on your next meal.
So, like, the article gives an example, right? Like, if you need, say, $80,000 a year to live, that's your starting point.
That's your cushion. It's like having a safety net so you can, actually learn and grow as a trader.
And that can change how you approach risk too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, someone with more saved up, maybe they can be a little bolder in their trades.
Exactly. They have more breathing room to handle losses while they're, still learning the ropes.
Now, the money part is only part of it, right? We're also got to talk about, like, actually learning how to trade.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't open a restaurant without knowing how to cook.
True.
The great thing is there are so many resources out there now, books, online courses, communities. It's incredible.
So, kind of like deciding if you want to be a chef or a baker, right?
Exactly. Different paths, different skills.
So what are like some of the big things to think about when choosing, those resources in that path?
Well, first, you got to figure out what kind of trading really interests you. Are you into technical analysis, reading charts, or maybe fundamentals like, digging into company reports?
Oh, okay.
And then think about how you like to learn. Some people love video courses, others are more bookworms. Experiment a bit. Find what clicks for you.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I guess if we're kind of putting a bow on all this, if you're really serious about this, it's about building a strong base. Right?
Yep. You need the financial cushion and the knowledge to navigate the markets.
The money is there to give you the time to actually learn and practice and not have to worry about making rent next month.
Exactly. It takes the pressure off, lets you focus on the process and become a better trader.
Okay, well, that's all super interesting and helpful. So now the question is, what about you?
Yeah. Thinking about all this, how does it change, how you see your own path to trading? What really gets you excited in the markets? What areas do you think you'll want to dive into first?
Yeah.
And what resources you're going to use to get there? Keep those questions in mind as you take your next steps. It's going to be exciting.
For sure. Well, great chatting with you as always. And keep those questions coming, listeners. We'll be back with another deep dive soon.
See you next time.